What's up, my people? How are they waiting? They happen waiting this so. And today we've got 3 guests with us. Here we have Okwe, Ini, and that is Taiwo. And Okwe, what do you do for a living?
I'm a medical doctor and a performing artist.
Are you single or in a relationship?
Single.
Okay.
What do you need that information for?
Ini, I beg, please.
Hi guys, I am Ini. I am a pharmacist.
Pharmacist.
Yeah.
Are you single, engaged, or to the next level?
I'm going higher.
I guess
they
popped the question. Yeah, so she's engaged. Here we have Taiwo. What do you do?
I'm a retail sales manager.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm
single.
You're single. Okay. Today's topic is on relationship. How do you know he is the one? Qualities of an ideal man. Now let me quickly read this so that this can help our guests. Okay. There's a survey. They said a recent online survey of more than 1,000 women between the ages of 21 and 54. They found out that women value personality far more than physical attractiveness. What women want in a man is faithfulness and dependability, a sense of humor, the ability to listen, and a sense of style. Only 30% of women cited muscular build as a factor in physical attractiveness. On the other hand, 66% of women said moral integrity will make me quiver. What is your own thoughts about it?
So the survey,
Yeah.
I feel like maybe because depending on this topic now, it's different for everybody.
Right.
One shoe doesn't fit all of them when it comes to matters of relationships, an ideal man and stuff like that. So when it comes to 6% of women, it's still depending on a lot of people saying what they feel about their own particular situation.
Yeah.
So it's not about just one guy or general consensus of men.
Okay.
Do you understand? So that's what I feel about the survey.
And
Okay.
more often than not, people say one thing and do another. So they can say they are looking for personality, but actually, when they see the muscular build, it makes them quiver.
Exactly. But then again,
Exactly.
if you have to be honest,
Yeah.
I think you get attracted to what you see first. You don't get to say all of these things. Their sense of humor. You don't get to talk to someone unless you want to sit and talk to them to start with.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So if the person you are saying has some, even if it is in the littlest bit,
Yeah.
some sort of attraction, you would want to first sit to converse with them.
Yeah.
Do you understand me?
Okay, but there have been instances or situations where when you go out on a date, you guys just met online or something. I mean, it might not be like really attractive, like physically, but based on the people that you've met, based on experiences, you really don't care.
You said really attractive, so there is some sort of attraction to start with.
To start
There's
with,
always
really.
something.
not really attractive.
Because
Okay.
in all honesty, if you're going on a date, you would want to dress to look.
But we've seen women where that tells you like, this is not my dream, the way I
Yeah.
see this person, but he's got some qualities that I want.
Let's even put relationship aside. One too many times, we've actually come to terms with the fact that we misjudged people based off of the way they looked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Outside relationship, even girl to girl, boy to boy, that kind of a thing.
Yeah.
You see someone and you just assume that this is how they are, or they are portraying something else because of the way they look, and then you get to know them over time, or maybe another scenario, and you talk to them, and then you now conclude and say, oh, I was actually wrong, I misjudged this person.
Okay.
And I think it goes the same, it plays the same for relationship. You first see someone, you would want to be attracted to them first.
Okay.
You cannot, I don't think you would want to be attracted to someone that is dirty if you're a clean person.
Okay. Sorry to cut you. What if along the line a lady discovers that, okay, even though this guy at first I think is this, is that, I just don't see him in that light anymore. Does that happen? I mean,
Of course it does not.
Yeah, it happens on both sides actually.
Uh-huh.
Okay, most of the time, does it come from behavioral aspects, or still that physical distance?
More
Yeah.
often than not, it's behavioral or
No, you get me wrong.
personality.
You can actually say a fine boy and he doesn't have sense,
Yeah.
and then you will drop him. So please don't get me wrong. My point now is, whichever
You just talked
way-
about conversation. You
Yeah.
talked about conversation. So you see a fine boy, there's attractiveness.
Mhm.
Now you talked about conversation.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm
So-
owning it.
Okay, but you already converse with this person. For you to go ahead with that person, that means they have sense. So what all of a sudden?
No, it's not. No,
You're
no.
attracted to what you see.
Exactly.
It's not.
She
that's
said
why
she
it's
was
a
specific when she
conversation.
said a fine boy. So
Okay.
of course
Right.
that is already opening the gates
Thank
for
you.
conversation.
Okay.
So if you now converse with this
Yeah.
so-called fine boy being beyond the bio data,
Yeah.
and you find out that okay, this person you know too sabi,
Yeah.
you drop him because that's not what you're looking for.
How do you tell the guy that I'm not? I don't think we can.
That's assuming that you people have had the conversation in the first place. These days, you don't actually have that conversation unless
Yeah.
you are heading in that direction.
Okay.
I'm not going to meet you for the first time and be having conversations about feelings or relationships or all of that because we're just here to even see if we vibe on the same frequency,
Okay.
to see if we can have a normal conversation about other stuff
Okay.
before you even get to the main part. So more often than not, you don't even need to have that conversation. You can tell from the direction of the random conversation. You
Okay.
can already tell that okay, this is someone I can have regular conversations with, or this is someone that his opinion about stuff and my opinion are totally different,
Exactly.
or this person is patriarchal or misogynistic or something like that.
Okay.
If you move forward with this person, it's not going to go well. All of that, you can tell that from a couple of conversations.
Okay. So if you are to look at what before you even meet anybody, do you have like already like the qualities in your head that you're looking out for as a lady?
Sounds put somebody on the spot.
No, like
Okay, for me, yeah. Personally, for me,
yeah,
if you're talking about physical attraction
yeah,
or if it's qualities, because there are two different things.
sure.
You can,
Physical
branch them
features
into
and
your physical features and the other important stuff.
Yeah.
So for me, I don't think the physical comes first.
Okay.
Yeah. For me, religion comes first. For me,
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
you have to be the same way that I am
Okay.
for me to actually be willing to have a conversation.
Okay.
Do you
Okay.
understand? So then, after the religion, then I can look at, okay, is this guy, is he good looking? So,
Okay.
and good looking is relative. What I
Yeah.
find
Yes.
attractive,
Yeah.
woman,
Yeah.
very,
true.
very much
What do you
so.
find attractive?
Fine boys.
What's the definition of a fine?
Fine, but exactly.
Oh well. Honestly speaking, I will not begin to say you have to look a certain way, but then there are ways that a guy should look, and they are just appealing, Above all, just be neat. First of all,
Smell nice.
Oh my God.
basic things like that.
Be
Okay, let's talk about this
organized.
smelling nice.
Be
Seriously,
organized.
I've heard females say this a lot. Something I think is weird.
To
Looking at
like
this
someone
little,
that is clean.
no, like little things. I've seen people talk about nails, right?
Yeah.
I've seen people mention the littlest things, like
Yeah. They are
Why?
valid.
But those are things you can pick out, like
They are valid.
very
valid.
valid.
Yeah.
Yes,
They
now.
are.
Because even this thing you're saying now
Yeah.
is relative. Some people don't care about your nails, and some people are very finicky.
Yes.
It's
you
less
want to
things.
say something. Please hold that thought.
I don't think it's weird, but I think everyone has those particular things that they look out for.
What do you call cleanliness in a guy?
in a guy?
Yeah.
There's clean does not know gender.
No, there are some people who don't really.
No. So there are people who don't mind, but the truth
Yeah.
is, clean is neutral. Clean crossing, like it
Yeah.
goes across board. If you're
Exactly.
clean, you're clean.
What you call clean might be different from what the other person calls.
No.
Right
no,
now, I
no,
think
no.
we are beginning to complicate this thing.
Yes.
It is basic.
Clean is clean.
Honestly.
I shouldn't be
It's just
at
that
a
it's
certain.
bad.
There's
No,
nothing
I
like saying
shouldn't
my
sit
clean is different from your
close,
clean.
guy.
Like,
Yeah.
I
Why-
shouldn't
why are
sit
you
close
having
to
a
you
Yeah.
and I can feel the aura around you.
right.
True.
Because
Okay.
the
It's
funny
another
thing is,
way.
my nose doesn't work as well as everybody else's.
Yeah.
But if I can smell you, then you know that you smell really bad. Like it smells, they trigger me
Yeah.
in and not in a very good way. It's not like I would have an overreaction or something,
Okay.
but then in my head I already know that okay, this person doesn't smell good.
Okay, but if you paid attention to what we all have been saying now, you notice that we focus. You guys don't know, subconsciously you're focusing on physical. Like
that was why when
I'm sorry, but
she went deeper. She talks about she talked about religion.
Wait,
you didn't ask us the same question.
I know.
You didn't ask us the same question.
Okay.
No,
I feel
there is a scale of preference here.
Okay.
And it is very understandable.
Yeah.
Very, very understandable.
Okay.
Meanwhile, when you see a guy that is of the same religion, you can almost always sense or know, right?
Yeah.
So
she said religion, apart from religion, no jump on her own.
Meanwhile, just what I said was, if you see a guy,
okay,
which brings us back to seeing first of all to get some level of attraction,
okay,
and that is very valid for her. So you will see the guy and can almost tell that, oh, this guy, we have the same kind of.
Let's get out of the way now.
Do you understand?
The next phase. Okay, you met this guy. You talk to him. You think he's, you get sense, like you said. Now moving forward. What are the continuous stuff that you check out on this guy? Some people have talked about, I mean, yeah, it's not that cleanliness though, but some people have talked about, I don't know, say they wear one boxers for 5 days, or I don't know, say they wear one boxers for 3 days.
Those are things that you probably get to know much later.
That's what I'm saying.
For surface stuff, I think being able to hold a conversation is very important for someone like me. You have to be able to hold a conversation.
Yeah.
You have to have a sense of
holding
humor.
Conversation.
Yes, a sense of humor is actually very
important.
A sense of
humor. Yeah. And I'm not talking slap comedy. You are throwing yourself under the bus. No.
Yeah. I get
a broad sense of humor where you can make dad jokes and we can laugh about it and all of that. Basically. So a sense of humor is very important. Conversation. I'm sorry, but for me, cleanliness is
finance is actually important.
Cleanliness is not. You have to have a good sense of your finance. I'm not even saying you have to be earning the big bucks.
She was talking about earning.
How do you, I never said that.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
You don't have to be earning the big bucks now.
Yeah.
But you have to be able to manage what you have.
Also.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You have to have potential to increase your income, and what you have, you shouldn't be blow money fast.
Yeah.
You have to be thinking about it basically.
So what do you think about rich guys? Let's talk about money here. You understand? Do you look out for a guy that has, car, nice place, like maybe duplex or maybe like 3 bedroom, is doing well and all that? Is that major for you when it comes to like choosing an ideal man?
When we're talking about, I also still think that being rich is relative. What you consider rich, I might not consider rich because we come from different social statuses.
True.
Do you understand? So everybody is relative. So if I consider maybe 1 room self-con as okay for me, it's different with somebody else.
Very true.
So it's just, it goes across so many things.
What about you?
Duplex is fine. Cars are beautiful. But then that is not the yardstick for me. But if you have it, good, fine. I mean, how?
If a guy comes to you now, he gets sense, he fine, he's got a job, maybe 70k, 100k a month, but he gets sense.
No, but all these things you're saying, do you know immediately, or maybe you guys have had a conversation over time?
Remember I said moving forward, that's what I said.
Don't you think that moving forward, of course we would have touched many other aspects. At the time when that 70, 100k comes to play, don't you think that a number of other good qualities can actually overshadow that? Do you think that is possible?
The reason why I ask this question is some ladies will tell you, I don't mind, but as long as this guy, have a goal, let's
not get it twisted.
Because to be honest, 70k can.
It is very okay for people not to want men that are earning 70k. It is very okay.
It is.
Very, very okay. And it is still very okay to want to live with a man that earns that and has prospect. It is very okay. People have different realities, and we have to come to terms with that. And you cannot judge people for that. You cannot.
Yeah, I feel like that's what a lot of people do.
Yeah, you can't.
Your standard is lower than mine.
Yeah.
Automatically,
it's very okay to want a guy that has luxurious cars. Yeah. It is very okay. I mean, you are seeing a baby girl. She has a lifestyle. She might be doing well on her own too, but then how do you meet up? Her love language now can be gifts and whatnot. and that is one way you can meet up. It is what she wants. The same way guys have what they want.
Yeah.
It's very okay for people to want what they want. I don't think there's anything wrong in doing that.
Okay.
And it's still very okay to want to live with a guy and grow and do whatever. People have actually lived with men and they've tried to grow or go up the ladder with them, and at the end of the day, the guy goes over and sorry, can I use the word?
That's fine.
Okay. And then and then at the end of the day, she's like, oh, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not doing this. This is BS. And then she goes for someone that is very okay. You won't fault them. And this is even one of, there are different scenarios that can play out. One too many. It's okay, and it is very okay. If a girl says that she wants a guy that's earning 500k and above, it is okay. It is what she wants. And when that guy comes, oh fine. And if he doesn't, oh good. God knows.
Because I've also seen ladies who tell you that, you know, even though I think he's a nice guy and everything, you know, I just don't want to be with somebody that, you know, that has like a lower salary than mine.
You can't blame them, honestly.
Why? Like, if what
like
if the person?
Why do you want to?
What if the person is earning 300k and you're earning 500k? Like, I've seen ladies who tell you, no way. He has to be earning higher.
They have a certain standard that they're looking for. They have certain needs, certain wants.
So let me ask you.
And you don't.
What do you look out for in a lady?
First, I want to be sure that this lady can actually hold a conversation. That is major for me. Maybe not because of, say, I'll be YouTuber, I don't know, but it's major for me. Like holding a conversation. Number two is, you know, cleanliness, like to the tip, you know, to the nails and stuff like that.
Like your
you don't
white
have
is
to
white.
You don't have to be all dressed. No, like you have to be that. No, just simple dress is fine, but just
simple
look presentable.
Dresses are expensive.
Yes, they are. Everything is
I will
expensive.
tell you that simple dresses.
I came here.
I didn't know. Like,
see, I came here looking as
simple,
and regular as you would imagine.
Yeah.
My glasses are not cheap, and these are photochromic lenses, and they're recommended. This is expensive on its own.
Okay.
Wow.
Every time someone comes close to my glasses, I'm like, guy, don't do it. Don't do it, because you have to buy a new one. That's glasses.
But
I got earrings on.
Know, yeah.
Exactly. I got earrings on. Earrings aren't cheap.
Right.
Good earrings aren't cheap. I've got my rings. I've got my single bracelet and whatnot. This dress alone is not cheap. Nothing is cheap anymore.
True.
So now you're saying she has to look good, dress simple, and all of that. Now, you know, you could actually dress simple and spend over 200k. Yeah. You know, shoes, dresses, and you're still simple. No extra accessories.
Yeah.
And I think that 200k is a lot of money. It's plenty money for me. I don't know, you people can be, but it's plenty money for me. So now you are saying your demand is this, and a girl is saying, my guy has to be at this certain level because this is what you want.
Yeah, true.
Of course, she can start that with her money. She can spend her money looking that way and all of it.
Yeah.
In this simple dressing, you want her to wear good hair. Simple too is in fine bone straight that is just long shoulder level. It's simple. Go and find out how much.
Not even bone straight. You want natural hair. Do you know how much goes into keeping good natural hair?
I am on low-cut underneath this.
Oh,
so
really?
There is also that.
Do you know how expensive it is to get my hair cut? Cutting my hair in a regular Joe place, in a regular place, wouldn't cost me anything less than 10k. For a haircut, like low cut, hair gone. But you now say, okay, maybe you dye it a little bit.
Like my hair is not.
That's like,
you. It's not the same low cut.
It's not the same. It's not the same.
I want to do exactly what you on the spot. I have to now.
It's not you have been
doing. Now you have a girl that you like that has done all of this, and you guys have met. You can hold a good conversation. You guys, everything it's all vibes and everything is going smoothly. Yeah. But you want that level of consistency. You are earning 70k. Is it wrong for her to want a guy that earns a bit above 200, so that at least you can just even if it's on my birthday, take this dress or this, because believe you me, in this condition, in this Nigerian state that we are in now, you might not be able to afford that simple dress, simple hair, because that 70k is
simple. Let's go out like once a month or something. It's a lot of money to say, okay, let's just go to a regular restaurant and all of that.
Yeah.
And the kind of girl that you're looking for is not the type that would always want to go to Buka. Yeah. I'm not bashing Buka. I love.
No,
I'm not bashing. Okay, so for example, me, Buka is near my house. Buka is like food, regular food for me. You get me?
This is see finish.
You telling me you want to take me somewhere nice and all of that? Can't tell me you want to take me Buka. You're taking to my.
Don't do that. I know.
Do you get to literally plan to go to a really nice place? Let's not even go outside of our environment. In Lagos, you still relate to. You say you want to go to a really nice place, dress like, look nice, and eat.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm calling you. I'm not really calling you.
Don't worry, I will.
There are so many restaurants, and you won't spend anything less than 30K to go out to eat.
That's a lie.
And you're not buying the most expensive. You're not buying the chef's special for that night or whatever it is that they call it. You're buying regular jollof rice.
You cannot actually want to list top restaurants in Lagos and call all of these places.
You get, and you want to treat this girl nice. You want to take her out for a treat, and then even to go and see a movie, to see a good movie, you say okay, D-box. The movie nothing less than 10K.
Yeah, around that price.
Oh, so you are aware. Now, so that brings me back to all I have been saying. It is okay to want these things. Mind you can still find a lady that dresses simple and is ready to continue to spend her money. Or live with whatever it is you can give or not give self. You will still find ladies that don't mind this. My point at the end of the day is there are different strokes for different folks. It is very okay for people to want what they want. You want what you want. You have a standard. Can you actually meet up that standard of what you want? Can you actually? Now, if you cannot, there are still people that can still deal with what you can offer, and it is fine. That is my point. It's actually fine. So you can't just up and meet someone and say, you can't date a guy that earns 70K. Why can't you date a guy that earns 70? What's wrong with that? It is very okay because people want different things out of life. Exactly.
Hold that thought. Apart from religion, I know religion is major for you. Apart from religion
is major for me.
Now, what do you mean?
Yes. Please.
We want God fearing. We want to go there.
Please don't go there. God fearing. Go there.
Yes, we want God fearing. What do you mean?
It was become like they've used this.
What is prayerful? Yes.
Prayer warriors.
Yes.
Prayer warriors.
Yeah.
Wait until you wake up in the midnight when you start to the school.
We are going to be screaming together.
Right.
Are you sure?
Legit. See, the moment you enter that traffic and come back, you know that there is need to pray.
I watch a comedy show where the lady, I don't know if you guys have seen it, like a skit where the lady was sleeping in the middle of the night and the husband is a prayer warrior and the guy just oh God, the lady she was scared like then she remembered that my husband is a prayer warrior. She was like God almighty, just went back to sleep. Like you can imagine that kind of some ladies would be like, truly I want a God fearing man, but this is
dude
too much.
Yesterday I woke up to my roommate's kabashi. I heard her from the room. I just heard, and I woke up and I'm like, okay, she's praying. That's fine. No problem. I went back to sleep.
That's what I'm saying.
There will be an understanding.
Yes, there is. Because when I woke up, it was to join her, noni.
If you have a partner,
there are some men that actually would see you as the devil.
Because I pray.
I'm saying, that's real.
Because I pray.
If I am somebody that has like mind as myself, why would you see me as a devil?
But there are little differences. There are okay. I like you to go. I like you. You know, we go to church together and do all these things. But he might think praying for 2 hours is okay, and you might think praying for at least as long as God don't hear us, it's okay.
20 minutes.
You understand? But it's God fearing. You're God fearing. You're doing all these things. But there are little things
there is absolutely no way you guys would not be able to.
What do you think about compromise in a relationship?
It's important.
Very.
It's important.
Actually,
okay.
You would definitely meet yourself at a level playing field. You compromise, I compromise. We reach somewhere where we can agree.
What are the compromises that you can take? Last, please.
Go for a like-minded person, please.
At
the end of the day, don't go and give somebody's child unnecessary headache, because see it a lot. You see people that personally.
No, but then, for me, if you're talking about like-minded, it doesn't always work sometimes.
No, it doesn't. Not always, but
I'm gentle. You're
Yeah.
Yes.
Crazy, yeah. and
Okay,
stuff.
so-
You might
Well,
say.
Yeah.
Okay, so Taiwo, understand what I mean. When I say a like-minded person, like let's start with career.
Okay.
I've had people step to me because they enjoy the fact that I'm a doctor and all of that. It's all nice and dandy. They love that part. But you see, these are the same people that would expect me home at a certain time, cannot comprehend the fact that my work comes with doing calls, meaning I would stay overnight in the hospital,
Yeah.
and it comes with crazy shifts. Make guys like that.
Okay, that's where we're going to hold it, guys. Any last thing, waiting you get to talk. Let's start from here. Just few words, then that's it.
If you're gonna date someone, if you're going to be in a relationship with someone, both of you should just have an understand yourselves, have the conversation, have the difficult conversations. If you are going for someone who is physically attractive and that is what you cannot compromise on, do you. Both of you should do you and understand yourselves and go ahead.
Okay, good.
Quiet the white
Same
noise.
wavelength. Like,
Yes, be on the same frequency. Ignore the white noise.
Okay.
Ignore the background.
Okay. You?
Okay, I would still say on a general note, I believe that before we move on with anything, there's always this level of attraction. Whatever it is, the people have different things they attract, and that is a fact. So I wouldn't really say that everybody should, or people should go with that, or probably not go with that. But then again, I know that over time people tend to learn. When you've been with people that are probably too fine, and unfortunately you don't make the one that have sense as much, you probably will now begin to, your preference will now begin to shift.
Okay.
Your priorities will now begin
Yes.
to shift. So
And
I think it's okay for
maturity.
people to learn and
Okay.
unlearn certain things. But at the end of the day, do what works for you. If it is your physical look,
Okay.
and God does this for you,
Okay.
the person that you are physically attracted to has a whole lot. I just meet everything that you want. All fine and good. But then it's still okay to learn, unlearn. Of course, pray about it when you can, or which you should.
Yeah.
Pray about it, trust God, and I believe everything will align with time. But I know that there is no rule book to an ideal man.
Yeah.
They are very relative.
Yeah.
That's nonsense. Some people might just say, "Oh, guys with beards, it's rubbish. I don't like it," and that's another person's turn on. So it's actually very fine.
Okay.
I
Thank
believe
you.
it's actually very fine.
Okay. Thank you. What
Okay, for
about you?
me, just to back up what she said, do what works for you.
Okay.
Do what works for you. It's not, you don't have to necessarily put yourself in someone else's shoes.
Yeah.
Don't see yourself in other people's lights.
Sure. Yeah.
Walk your own journey, do your own path,
Yeah.
and you'll be fine.
Okay. Thank you guys for coming. We have. I always forget your name.
Hey,
You can call me
Doc.
Miko.
Miko.
that's
Yes.
okay.
Okpe.
Say Miko.
Okpe is the easiest to. Okpe is the easiest to. She's right.
That's shocking, but okay. So yeah,
Okpe, Ini,
Right.
and Taiwo. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, guys. Finally, that's where we're going to hold it. Thank you so much for watching, and leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Until we see you next time. Peace.
Peace.
Bye.